feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
I know Diddy's is in his cell right now. Like, damn, give me a week break from the internet, from being a trending topic every day. The mayor of Broadview revokes the Lil Durk key to the city, and they're terminating partnership with his youth organization, Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, in light of his recent federal arrest for murder for hire. Now, the mayor actually said this: Broadview withdraws key to village from Lil Durk, and it ends his partnership with the Rappers Foundation. From the village of Broadview, Mayor Katrina Thomas says, while the American justice system grants everyone the presumption of innocence until proven guilty in a court of law, in the village of Broadview, the court of public opinion of residents has even a higher moral and ethical standard of behavior, and our public partners must reflect the same uncompromising standards demanded by us residents. By the way, let me just call this out already. Hey, but I'm not saying they're wrong for taking back the key from the city to him, but I do want to ask this mayor, if you're saying that the court of public opinion, it has an even higher moral and ethics standard, why the fuck did you gave Lil Durk a key to the city? A guy who is taunted, dissed, provoked violence in Chicago. Like, with all due respect, and I love Durk, but yeah, act like I gave like some type of like choir girl. Y'all know his history is about being involved and embroiled in gang beef, even if he's having some type of reform, right? And even then, if you're saying, okay, we gave it because he was reforming himself, well, maybe that murder happened when he wasn't reformed. Why are you taking it back? So it just goes to show how hypocritical this thing is. By the way, I do think, I understand him taking the key back, but they're acting like, oh no, we just figured out that Durk might be a nigga who be doing some street shit. Anyway, and our public partners must also reflect the same uncompromising standards demanded by our residents. Given the news that Lil Durk Banks, has been arrested in Florida and charged with the murder for hire, the village of Broadview is withdrawing our honorary key to the village granted to Durk, and is terminating our partnership agreement with his youth organization, Neighborhood Heroes Foundation. As mayor, protecting Broadview's interests and upholding values of this residents' number one job. Let me say this to y'all. I'm kind of confused about what the hell the key to the city even do. Does anybody know? Does that shit get you, like, free McDonald's? Does that shit, like, get you to stay at any hotel in the crib in the city for free that night or that week? I really don't understand it. Obviously, it's still an honor to be bestowed upon you, but like, people act like this thing is some whatever. If anything, who gives a fuck? Like, that's how I look at it, right? It's like, all right, you have the key to the city. What the hell does it do? Right? Anyway, if you guys didn't see, King Von had King Von. Lil Durk, key to the city. He had gotten two keys at once, actually, right? And here was the video.
I see Lil Durk looking better than mine. I got it.
So it was Broadview and Bellwood. So it was two cities in Illinois.
That's history in the making, people. That's history in the making.
You gotta imagine when the feds was watching this, they were just laughing like, yo, this has got to be like some type of joke. What the hell?
All right. And then while we're getting ready to go through this next part, I'll be remiss if I fail to mention Mr. Troy O'Quinn, the Vice President of Public Policy for City. Y'all give Troy a big round of applause.
Chat, real quick, because this is like a project of me trying to figure out who's co-conspirator 2. I think co-conspirator 2 is telling. I know co-conspirator 3 is telling. But we know co-conspirator 2 is telling. I think 3 is telling, and then 4 he's telling, and then I think 5 might be telling as well. So what I want y'all to do, if y'all have another tab open, or maybe you're watching this on your computer, but you got your phone in your hand, I want y'all to do this real quick for me, right? So OTFDD, right? Unfortunately for these guys, these guys probably were taking pictures on Instagram Live around that time. I want y'all to go check out his Instagram, right? So you're going to go back to his Instagram, like, for example, here. Remember, the date was August 18th, 2022. So let's go around August. Let's see who he was posted up with. He probably didn't post. Okay, so this is July, right? Okay. This is July. Chat, we're kind of starting to feel like OTF Jam. OTF Jam might have been. Yeah, OTF Jam might have. Could somebody find me OTF? Yeah, we need to find that out. Let me write this down my notes. What's OTF Jam real name? Chat, I'm starting to think OTF Jam might have been co-conspirator 2, which is the shooter. And again, if he's a shooter, Durk is never getting out of ever in life. He might be the shooter that's cooperating. Shout out to the big AJ in the building. Matter of fact, AJ, I know you in here, bro. Hop on Discord real quick. We don't know the big AJ in here, man. Certified hitter, certified street nigga. He could give some valuable insight on, you know what I mean? How these things should have went down. Anyway, I'm pretty sure, chat, y'all want us to do it? I think we could. We know I was right. Durk is co-conspirator 1. We could get co-conspirator 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we could figure out everybody is. Yo, AJ, what up with you, bro?
Yo, what's up, man? I can't lie to you. Act this Durk shit crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't believe they took the voice of the streets. The streets might be over, bro. Streets might be over.
I agree with that, man. Make you want to make me want to hang my jersey up, Act. At a Hall of Fame career, Act. Niggas is telling on nigga. Act. We gotta start looking at bold niggas and gangs, and we gotta kick them niggas out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
YSL Woody, this nigga.
Well, you gotta realize the snitches is getting the most clout. The real niggas is going to jail and never being heard from again. So, like, who you want to be? Do you want to be the guy doing a 20v1 smashing half the chicks, free as hell, but the streets call you a snitch, or you want to be in jail, you know what I mean, doing burpees all day, preparing for, like, a release date of February 31st? What do you prefer?
I'd rather be the real nigga, Act.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to fit. So, chat, did OTF Jam just delete all his Instagram? I can't find anything of him.
Yo,
right now.
Act. Durk said, Jim, get out that gym. He ain't give him 50. You don't got to axe again. We know how he got out of that gym now, Act.
Well, here's the thing, though. I think a lot of people are under the misconception that because you gave, like, at the end of the day, these dudes don't want to go to jail. It's not about the money. So great, you gave this guy money. And by the way, chat, I have a source, but I don't know if they're willing to come on record. Hold on.
Man. Wait, where's nice short?
Free smirk, man.
Yeah.
Fuck OTF Jam and his whole family, man. Free dude. Fuck him and his whole family, man.
I mean, you never know. OTF Jam might come out and do a couple 20v1s. What's the problem?
Nigga, Act. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He might get murked.
You think so?
I don't think it's on some young thug shit, bro. You see how Durk is wiping niggas out, bro. Let that nigga act. That nigga not gonna show his face. Act, in this interview, he told you what he say. Send me young boy address. I'll make him become friends with you again. Act, bro. Thank God you're gonna send the address.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. So, does anybody know when I did that interview? Like, just go back to when I posted a story of me being in LA. So Lil Pop gets killed in August. I don't remember when I did the interview, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, Durk came so light, bro. He came with a female stylist, his manager who's just chill, like he's, I think, civilian. And I kind of looked at it and I was like, yo, Durk's a really good guy. Now, granted, I didn't know he had all these killers that was just like doing hits. Like he has a real hit squad.
What Brick Baby say? Kill Squad, nigga.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just to be clear. Even if I gave Durk Young Boy's address, and I'm telling you, I'm betting 100,000. All 5 of them people who got indicted, if he sent all 5 to where Young Boy was at, it would be 5 bodies coming back. And it's not because of Young Boy. I'm telling you, when I went to Young Boy's crib, I seen some shit you only seen in movies. It's a militia. They all had silencers, scopes, niggas just laying down ready for sniping. This is not what you go see where niggas is hopping out with a switch and going like this. No, don't happen like that. So, again,
He'd probably send 30 niggas up there, bro.
And all 30 would have got killed. 100%.
I don't believe so. Them niggas moving Millie, nigga.
But the nigga had
them
former,
niggas.
The nigga had
they would have called They would have called Young Boy a target, nigga.
Nah, they had former Navy SEAL niggas up there with Young Boy. I'm serious.
Man.
I'm serious. They had former Navy SEAL niggas up there, bro. I'm serious.
Here's what I'm trying to say to you, Act. That switch killed Navy SEALs too, Act.
The nigga lives up a mountain that's 6,000 feet in the air. You have 3
checkpoints.
checkpoints.
Durk is booking shit on his company credit card, nigga. He might have booked them niggas a helicopter to go kill that nigga.
All right, well, if they parachute out of a helicopter, that might be a little bit quick, and he just dropped right by the house. Damn, that's the craziest part of it all. Chat, does anybody know this OTF Jam guy name? I gotta find him. OTF Jam is gonna. Somebody said Jam did 12 years. He got caught in 2010, and he got locked up last year for a pipe. He said he even took OTF out of his IG name, and Durk welcomed him home with $50K. Wow. That's kind of sad.
Nah, that is, bro. Ack, I can't lie to you. You can't even expect loyalty nowadays from niggas, bro. You get a nigga 50 bull, nigga, you gassing him up right there, man. Other shit from him.
All right.
And that nigga wearing wires, snitching on you, like, yo, Ack, bro. I'm shocked, nigga. Like, niggas is moving dirty in the streets now, Ack.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this though. Do you think, as much as 50,000 is, a nigga who spent 12 years in jail, you think that?
I heard me bought a house and a car, Ack. Dude.
Bro.
And Durk would have probably gave him another.
Yo,
bro, it sounds like Durk give him anything he wanted.
What we're realizing is that no one is down to really be crash house and just sit in jail while you have a good old time, fly on private jets, buy all the cars in the world, have 15 bitches, 13 baby moms. You're having a great old time with your kids.
Yo, Durk was actively around that nigga. It wasn't like he left him like on the nigga. Bro, Durk was actively with that nigga.
No.
Consistently.
That's not the point. The point is that.
So that nigga was probably on the jets also, eh?
No. The point is that these days, I think people are starting to have the conversation with themselves to say, hey, yo, my freedom is worth everything. He already did 12. Now, if he go back in jail, he probably going to do another 10 piece or even more, maybe because, like, I'm starting to think OTF Jam was the matter of fact. Hold on. I got the indictment right here. Chat. They really going to be like, acting on some police shit with this one. Check this out. So, again, there's going to be a full I know some of y'all have never been to L.A., but the Beverley Center is like it's like the Mall of America. It's like such a mainstream spot. It's probably even hotter than, like, Lenox Mall. Yeah, definitely hotter than Lenox Mall. Yo, it's the middle of L.A. It's in the middle of L.A.
You think they treating that like they treated that Duck murder, where they killed them in the most prominent place you could kill them at? Like, that was the worst place.
Exactly. So again, chat. Remember the co-conspirator 2 that we don't know who that is. There's gonna be a 4K footage, but there's a picture of it right now. So let's try to find the picture. Here we go. Remember the picture of the guys hopping out? There's gonna be a whole video. So like this is gonna be like, popcorn time in court, respectfully. But let's see.
The funny thing about that alley, though,
OTF Jam a little bit
is
fat, right? OTF Jam is a little bit fat. So one of these
he looked.
guys. By the way, so now, well, this guy is an extended clip. We don't know if the switch might be on this gun right here. This is extendo right here. This one right here, and then I don't know what this guy here is doing. Now, chat, does anybody have any Instagram lives from around that time? They said Durk did a podcast. I'm trying to find a podcast.
The chat kept saying it was on Spotify or something like that.
Yo, Ak, I ain't gonna lie to you, Ak. I blame all these niggas doing the 20v1s with Woody and making all these rats seem cool. Nigga, it's fucking the game up, Ak. I'm telling you.
You think so?
Of course, Ak. Like, nigga, I see a nigga doing it. If I see another nigga doing a 20v1 with a rat, Ak, and I run into him, I'm slapping him.
But that AJ, that don't have nothing to do with why
It
people
has a
doing
lot
the
to
rest.
do with it.
That
It has
don't listen. The streets don't have no loyalty. Woody didn't change the game.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
Woody might have changed
I'm not
social
even
media
talking
game,
about
but
Woody. I'm talking about a lot of these niggas.
Yo,
When niggas is
but
bitching,
I'm
getting
gonna
out
keep
in
it
the
a bean
but
with
they
y'all.
didn't
streets.
have 20v1s. That's what I'm trying to
Yo,
tell
I'm
you.
gonna
All
keep
I'm
it a
saying
bean
to
with
you
y'all.
is they
Bro,
didn't have
back in the day,
20v1s.
niggas would die.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I said this because I did Whack 100 show earlier today. I said the mere fact. I said we know niggas who catch bodies, and they go to trial. The mere fact Durk was trying to go to Italy, Switzerland. Durk barely know how to speak English. You know damn well he can't speak no goddamn Italian. He can't I know you could say he trying to go do his shahada in motherfucking Dubai, but trust me, he was not gonna be just chilling, just flexing in Switzerland. You know what it told me, and this is just my personal belief. Durk know he done got a lot of niggas clapped, and he fought that last night was the moment he said, "They got me," because he tried to run it. Because put it like this charge, you could be like, these OTFDD is a music guy. He's on my label. I ain't tell him to kill nobody. I never told him to kill nobody. If these niggas went to go slide, they slid for themselves. So why the fuck y'all got me charged? He tried to run. You know what that means? I think it's even bigger than this charge. I think he knows, man, the feds probably got like 3, 4. I think there's more bodies. I think there's more bodies.
Why you don't think he tried to? If I'm him, I'd leave earlier.
Yeah, I think that was the dumb part. That's the
No,
sloppy. I think the kid. I
wait,
think the hit was sloppy, but then he waited so
What do you
long.
mean leave earlier? Like, what are y'all talking about?
Not
Nigga,
because
I would
he
left.
what. Go ahead,
Heck,
AJ.
I would have been dipped, bro. I know
Been dipped
mad
from
niggas
when?
know about
From
this
when?
murder.
From
Nigga, I
when?
dipped back. I ain't gonna lie
All
to you.
right, and what I mean, Ak, is
Wait, hold on,
he knew this was coming.
Wait. When would you have dipped though? Because again, reasonably you think you got away with it, right? This has been 2
No,
years now.
Why do you think? Why do you think you got away with it though? Act like,
It's been 2
if he's
come
years.
on.
intimidating people,
Act, he's rich enough to probably had niggas keep tabs on that shit, nigga. And niggas is saying online that Brick Baby's talking about they slid. And niggas, come on, Act. Mad niggas knew he did that shit. I knew he did that shit when that shit happened, Act. Or allegedly, like I thought. I'm like, at first thing I thought about, like,
By the
nigga.
way, niggas told me I got to start defending Brick because he's part of the conglomerate of podcasters. Brick didn't snitch. He told the truth. That's it. Y'all niggas need to stop trying to play with Brick. He's a podcaster.
Heck, I think it's crazy as a street nigga to go on a podcast and say that. But like,
What you
I don't
mean?
think if he was involved, that's crazy.
I think he was clowning and just leaning into it. I don't think he was really involved
Nah,
neither.
he just
I
told
mean,
the
I
Man,
think
truth.
he has a play, but I
Brick
think he's
Baby
just
is
trying
a
to
gay
get
crip
clout.
and he a rat.
I think he's trying to get clout and trying to
That's
like.
what I'm trying to say. Nigga, this shit's crazy. I would have if I was Dirk, nigga, I'm out of here.
When would you have left though?
I'm
Man,
Because
nigga, I would have
Think
left.
about it.
Well,
He kind
I
of
would have left over a
no,
preluded
year
no.
to
ago.
it.
Yo,
I would have left over a year ago.
nah, AJ, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I believe that Dirk probably knew these guys were going to get locked up. I think he didn't think that they were going to list him as the co-conspirator. Yo, put it like this. Again, and I because I don't want now y'all going to say I sound federal, so I'm going to kind of allude to it. There's another situation that just happened. We keep comparing it to it.
The Duck shit.
No, the brother of a nigga. Like,
Oh, Dolph.
who you really think wanted to get Dolph clapped most? The brother or the rapper who everybody keep laughing at because of him? Just like how
The
they're
rapper, of course, Gotti.
exactly. But of course, you know, come like without saying it, yo, you got your mans do it. You got your bro to do it. You get what I'm saying? But let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think that Gotti has zero idea?
No, of course. So
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
bingo.
That course.
So hold on. So going back to the Durk shit, I think Durk thought there was enough degree of separation that even if these niggas get caught, his name, like, of course he's like, yo, listen, if they get caught, I'm gonna hold it down with all the lawyers, this and third. I think he thought there was enough separation. You gotta realize, it literally said in this complaint, we know that Durk put money on his head because of a witness. It's not because of some other.
But that's my point, Ag. When niggas could tell you, nigga, I don't like. I'm out of here. I'm not risking it, bro.
But if you're a rich nigga, everybody could tell on you because you're not gonna go do the murder yourself.
That's my point, though, Ag.
See, no rich nigga finna go do the murder themselves, bro. Come on, bro.
But let me ask you this: do you not think is this the thing that got us? Because at first, yesterday when we first read it, we didn't know Dirk was in the plane, which still sounded weird. Like, what dude just commandeer a plane without the celebrity or the big artist? But now that we know Dirk was in that private plane with one of the shooters,
yeah, I agree.
like that's a little sloppy. You get what I'm saying? That's like, and I think the power of the tongue is a major thing because he didn't preluded a lot of this stuff in his music already. You know what I'm saying? Which we watching Thug, Self Snitch. You know what I'm saying? They use the
I'm gonna
lyrics
be
against
honest with you. Now, and I hate to say this, and I was thinking about it today, and I said, man, if I was a YouTuber that thought otherwise, this would be my angle. But I love Durk too much, so this can't never be my angle. I love Durk too much. If we think about AJ, mute up when you're not talking because we hear the TV. Yo, so when we think about Vaughn supposedly killed multiple people. There's a weird way to look at this to be like, Vaughn's karma, Durk is catching.
Are you one of those ones that's believing in that fan theory that all this is because of him dealing with Vaughn? I guess.
Oh, of course. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a theory. I don't think
You
that's
think
a
that's
theory.
yeah.
I don't think that's a theory. Hey, Durk ain't no bitch. Nobody ever, like, if you really ever peeped how he moved, I mean, niggas knew he was never no bitch. But Vaughn was the nigga who came around. And again, this might sound like I'm shifting blame. Vaughn came and encouraged Durk to get on some hot shit. Durk stopped rapping about directly the niggas he was dissing. He was dissing them mad subliminally and indirect. And then Vaughn came saying, this nigga got shot in the head. We killed this nigga. This nigga's a pack. Why he ain't slide for this nigga? And after that, Durk, when No Auto Durk dropped, Durk realized the formula is you got to lean into some of the street shit. And when he leaned into some of the street shit, I think a lot of these other stuff, and by the way, like, I feel like that's a shitty take, and I know I'm giving it, but I feel like it's a shitty take because, yo,
He's a man.
Yeah, Durk a grown-ass man, bro.
Yeah, he's a grown-ass man, so, like.
He's a grown-ass man, but, like, there are some people who feel like
they got to give the people what they want. Like, he was encouraged, you know. I felt like he tippy-toed around it. He did, oh.
Well, some people, anybody here believe in karma? You can just say yes or no.
Yes, of course.
All right, you said
yes, Sirski.
Not everybody does. Some people feel like this was a karma for Durk, in this sense. And again, this is an unpopular opinion. I don't like it, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I don't have anyone else to give the opinion without. So I'm just gonna give devil's advocate. They feel like Durk escaped 3 gun charges in Chicago, in a place where guns are so heavily prohibited. He goes to Atlanta. They supposedly shoot a nigga on camera. The case collapses. They can't prove it's Durk. They drop the case. Durk is good. Durk is chilling with him and his fiance. We don't know what's up with that. But niggas run into his crib. He grabbed the gun, threw the other gun to motherfucking his girl. Start the shootout. Niggas try to take his life. He skated out of, if we're thinking about it, 10 situations. There is a thought that Vaughn dying was the easy way out because Vaughn would have probably been indicted for Duck's, not probably, definitely been indicted for Duck's murder and would have sat in jail for the rest of his life, possibly. That they're saying with everything that Durk has escaped and the fact that Vaughn escaped, the pain and suffering, Durk is now here to to basically take that and inherit that. Durk, I mean, Vaughn got off reasonably easy. But Durk, whose life has been spared, by the way, they killed everybody around him. His old manager, OTF Chino, OTF Newski, his brother D-Thing. He's seen multiple people go to jail. He's paid for all bonds. He's paid for everything. He's been the consummate guy. And I did think he got to the point where he escalated and grew past it. But some people feel like it's karma to say Durk got out. No, not Durk. Vaughn got out easy by him dying. Obviously, nobody wants to die, but like, he's dead. Durk is going to suffer through the pain of being arrested, locked up, and sitting decade on decade in that jail cell for all of the violence and turmoil that Vaughn and subsequently him encouraged.
No,
that sounds crazy, but that's how people are thinking about it.
I mean, but think of when you see Durk was doing stuff before Vaughn. I think Vaughn gave Durk that recklessness. I think Durk was always a quiet assassin. He carried it a certain way. But I think Vaughn gave him a recklessness, more or less, because like you said, it's kind of a coward take to say that, Vaughn made him, this is because of Vaughn, because, he's a grown man. He made his own decisions. I think he was still getting shit done before Vaughn and after. I just think Vaughn, he tried to match Vaughn energy and got a little reckless.
Now, Lil Durk, opportunist. Now, I want to once again say to everybody who's watching my stream, I don't do investigative work. I know y'all think I solve murders and shit like that, but put it like this. If I could look on a surveillance footage and find something out, the cops aren't that dumb. It's like y'all saying like stupid ass codes and the cops figure it out. Like, again, I'm more decoded for the fans because we know we're going to find it out at the trial. We're trying to find it out in real time because we get very invested into rappers, their lives, their situationships, their kids, their family, their girl, their baby mama, their disgruntled ex. We get involved in that. I'm not solving anything, just to let y'all know, right? I know some people feel like I am, but I keep saying I'm reading an indictment that already did the work. I'm not like, it's not like I'm like, here's my indictment. Co-conspirator 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The feds know who they are already. I'm trying to figure it out for y'all, not anywhere else. Anyway, I say that to say I had to give a little disclaimer. Some people are pointing out this lurk, right? And watch, they're gonna be like, you're being a cop. Where is it at? Now, here we go. So this track was produced by DJ Bands, released October 18th, okay? A week ago. Verse 2, he says, yeah, play a role, sad to say we losing, bro. I hate the score. Him in the car, my Fantastic Four. Thing was on my mind, right at the time I wasn't taking shows. All that killer shit you be talking, it's time to show. Oh, yeah. Time to show. Killer asked for a bonus for what he did. I knew it was time to go. Too old. 24? I know this time's scary. I ain't a pussy chasing a rat. I call him Tom and Jerry. Trying to feel better off these pills I took a elderberry. Niggas ducking them jail cells or jail calls. That shit unnecessary. This is where the context comes in. I think the cops also kind of put this out too. I was shocked when I did an interview with Durk, how he pulled up, and even some of the things he said. By the way, all this is public knowledge, people. When he did the interview with Gilly and Wallow, he pulled up, and by the way, we're gonna play a clip from that because Wallow went in. Gilly, Wallow, Lil Durk. When he did that interview, they did that in the trenches. Mad niggas in the back. He had $1 million on the table. A lot of niggas with ski mask. I thought Durk was gonna pull up like that to me. So when he pulled up with 3 people, and he pulled up with a stylist, and he was just chilling, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Wait, hold on, AJ, we can hear the background. We can hear the background, bro.
My bad.
So when he pulled up like that to me, I was like, damn. But a part of what I kind of figured out or I thought, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong in my assumption, not only what he was saying in that interview, but what he was saying after was that some of that shit he was leaving behind. Now, I don't know if that means maybe he realized some of the niggas he thought was real wasn't like that or whatever, but it felt like he was making a choice to leave behind some of that street shit or some of the street niggas that's been rocking with them. He showed up light. Everything he did afterwards, it was more about into the faith. We didn't see him with a gang of niggas as much anymore. And I was looking, I said, interesting. So when you see like lyrics like this, some people feel like Durk's lyrics is more than just him just rhyming shit. So it's like, yo, Killer asked for a bonus for what he did. I knew it was time to go. Too old, 24. I know this time's scary. I know a pussy chasing. So I look at him like, yo, was Durk almost seeing the writing on the wall that some of these dudes that he was rocking with, this shit not gonna end well, and he was separating, or he probably knew that people were snitching already. And I guess that's the point I was trying to make. What do y'all think about his pretty much call to God with him becoming a Muslim and well, not becoming, because I think he was all along, but
I see it
became
two
a
ways. I see it two ways. I feel like like you just said, I think he knew it was coming. He said his music preluded to it, monitoring me and all those records and some of the stuff he was saying. So either he trying to get right with his God, or I look at it another way. It's like the federal starter kit. He already knew what was coming. He was getting ready. Like, I feel like he's preparing for his time. So he thought he could possibly get away last night, but otherwise he knew it was here.
I don't necessarily see him becoming Muslim because of the feds is coming, but I do see how a nigga will want to go to God or seek God for the shit that you did, because sleeping with that shit could be a burden. Living with that shit every day could be a burden. You feel me?
I was when he said therapy, and I'm not a big therapy guy, but some of the stuff he said in the interview was not really alarming, but it told me a lot about him. And this is gonna sound sacrilegious, and Durk, if you ever hear this or people hear this, I love you, and I'm not trying to disrespect you at all. When I sat with Durk, it reminded me a little bit of conversations I had with 6ix9ine. And again, this is not about telling. This is not about that. Please, again, I'm saying that based on a mentality. The mentality isn't telling. The mentality is when you know you're in too deep. There was a time that I was speaking with 6ix9ine that I could identify Danny and I could identify 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine was the guy who, when he was around them 9 Trey gangsters, them Bloods, he would operate like a 9 Trey Gangsta in Blood, but I would see him as Danny when he would hang out with his childhood friends, and they weren't really like that. They were just really cool kids. But both of them were his personality. After a while of me getting to know him, yeah, when he talked to me, I would still see Danny. But more and more that things went on, I kept realizing that the character or this idea of 6ix9ine took over, where he really felt like, yo, I could get niggas killed if I want to. Now, let me tell you why I'm comparing that to Durk. I think Durk is too solid, and that's why I apologize for even comparing him to 6ix9ine, because that's another thing I learned from that interview. Durk almost had tears in his eyes anytime he talked about people cooperating. This is why, like, you know, when I mentioned from Gunna to all these other people, like, he really felt hurt about it. The reason why I compare him to 6ix9ine, though, is that there was moments leading up to 6ix9ine's arrest, and I remember specifically at the Complex Con thing, I know Danny, but I knew 6ix9ine was in too deep. And he would talk to me as if, bro, I know I'm in too deep. And I know this is not going to end well, but I can't stop it. I can't. There's nothing I could do to reverse the course. When I sat with Durk, that's what I got. It was the demeanor of, yo, Ak, I'm going to be honest with you. Shit, man, based on everything that's happened, from shit that happened that traumatized me and niggas who did shit to our niggas that we got to go get back for, I'm in too deep. Even though he was telling me things of redemption and things of having a second chance at life, of, yo, listen, I'm getting back into the faith, I'm going to disassociate from this. A lot of his body language to me was saying, yo, Ak, I'm in too deep. And whatever that comes with it is going to come with it. And I'm talking to you now as this, hoping it don't come, but I'm prepared for it. And I remember listening to Durk, and I'm like, it's almost like he knew this was coming. I guess that's what I should say. He knew this was coming. From the demeanor I got from him, he knew this was coming. He didn't know when. He knew this was coming. And I do want to say, I don't think he was like, oh no, he felt like he was prepared to face it. I don't know if that makes sense. That sounds crazy. But
Nah,
Right, that's what I just
this,
said though. He clearly knew this was coming.
this wasn't
All
a
the
naive
different
guy. I guess
emotions.
that's what I'm saying. This wasn't a naive guy who says, oh no, okay, I beat the streets. All right, well, let me just live this great life. He knew that there's things that from his past, trauma he went through, things that he had to really get down with, that he knew that shit was gonna come back knocking, but he was making himself right. And I seen someone say, they said, people think that Durk got into being more spiritual and religious because Durk was trying to, Durk was trying to ask God to save him. But it was like, no, he was asking God for forgiveness for things that he may have done along his journey. And I kind of agree with that. I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of agree with that. Like, I'm telling you, the conversation I had with Durk, I felt he foresaw something of the sort like this. He wasn't a naive guy like, oh, nah, it's just over. Nah, he's a smart fella. I told you. Durk is the only person who I've thought, I think 6ix9ine is a marketing genius. He outsmarted 6ix9ine. Young boy had all the clout, had all the advantage over him at the time when they engaged. He outsmarted young boy. Durk is not a dumb nigga. He's not dumb by any stretch of the imagination. So I knew he knew a lot of this was probably going to come. Y'all want to chime in? If not, I'm going to go ahead.
But that's where I do feel like you're right. Like he was seeking forgiveness, and necessarily them demons is real. Them demons is real, bro. he talks about it in his music. Like he literally talks about it in his music. I don't really think that it was a I don't think that it was a thing to where he knew exactly who was gonna snitch, but he know that niggas was gonna tell. Like he just I don't know, it's fucked up, bro.
I
It's
mean, he
fucked
said
up
it in his
though.
songs. He's seen it, like y'all saying. He had a vision. He clearly in Federal Nightmares. I think he tells like damn near he foreseen this whole situation coming. I mean, granted, he can't be not a mind reader, but the lyrics are so
Federal
parallel to the
Nightmares.
situation. Yeah,
Man,
Federal.
y'all
Yo,
niggas
Ag, I
gassing up
ain't
that
gonna
nigga
lie to you,
Dirk.
bro. Let's talk about
Y'all
how
gassed that
Wack
nigga
is a
Dirk
fed.
up, and now he locked up.
Yo,
Let's be
Ag,
real.
I think Wack is a informant, bro.
Why would you say that?
Bro, he knows about all the like feds locking niggas up. He's working with a lot of snitches. Nigga,
Mm.
I'm thinking Wack is one of bit the cheese act. I ain't
No
gonna lie to
way.
you.
Come on, bro.
He know about everybody's cases that nobody know about.
How he paper AJ? So how you think Whack 100 get everybody paperwork so quickly?
I think he's working with the feds. I think he's a cop.
Nah, Wack
You know
got
his
niggas.
wife. You know his wife was a cop.
Mm.
Hey, by the way, so in Federal Nightmares, you see Dirk say, this is verse 1. He said, delete my iCloud if I think they're really on me, though. When trial come, it ain't your phone. It be your homie, though. Oh, my God. Chat, if you really think about that, they literally said they corroborated that he sent the message through the iPhone, through his iCloud. Because you know iCloud messages or iMessage? It says, delete my iCloud if I think they really on me, though. When did this drop? When did this song drop? What the fuck? When trial come, it ain't your phone. It gonna be a homie. So it might not be his phone. You know what's gonna be? Maybe OTF Jam. He on the stand with his head down like
Understand?
he don't know me, though. It ain't no
Yep.
point getting no lawyer if your homie told.
Homie
Oh my
told.
God.
Listen, he told it, Dak. He told the whole
Bro, it's
shit,
no
man.
way he wrote like these bars is hitting.
Yes, it's perfect. What's the year he wrote it? What's the year release?
Delete my iCloud if I think they really
He
on me,
just, he
though.
just dropped it on his last album.
Federal nightmares.
Oh my God. He was
He
on
knew this was coming.
he was with you on them late nights, them fast cars and them ski masks. If you mad, then I'm mad. Then he mad. Then he glad. Incredible witness. He got every code to my keypad. Couldn't hold it down. Nigga jumped off the deep end. Now I'm having federal nightmares. Federal nightmares. No, 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 no. They love you. Then when you get booked, then it's fuck you. Mama need half on rent. They treat her like it's nothing. That gang shit be cool. In reality, ain't nothing. No, this is a fucking diary. They know
It's
she holds you
unfortunate,
down,
man.
but
It's
your dog will
unfortunate.
still fuck her. Ain't nobody gonna try to fuck India. I don't think so. See that? See that? That shit
Nigga,
hurt.
what?
Nah, hell no.
Yeah,
That,
I asked nigga if he gets life, nigga, she definitely gonna fuck somebody else.
Tripping.
If
Nigga, somebody, man, listen, niggas texting India phone right now. Yo, you need
Nah, but
something?
I think my nigga Dirk gonna get out the gym. I don't think he did it, bro.
The
I
feds?
think I think Brick Baby did it.
word, he be
I,
in that case. Word.
I don't think
Wait, the
Smirk did it.
feds though? I don't think he could beat the feds, bro.
Seen it done
The
before.
only
Then
I'm
young
not
boy
gonna
beat
lie,
the
bro. If I told my mans not to use no card associated with my name, and this is the result, you gotta kill that nigga, bro. No cap.
Dirk, nigga, if I'm Dirk, which I don't think he did it, but let's say he did do it, nigga, I'm doing it like Gotti, nigga. I'm gonna have my brother, my cousin, somebody I know not about to tell me
But
go
his
do all
brother
that
was
shit.
gone already. Wasn't his brother gone
He
before this?
probably
Because
got
that's
a
the first
nigga.
thing I seen.
I'm just saying anybody, like anybody
Bro,
that I trust. I'm tell him to set the play up, give him the money. Da, da, da. You go do it like on some big jug Gotti shit.
I think Dirk know that this whole situation went messy. In today's time, with tech